Good morning, YouTube. Hope you're having an amazing morning. It is currently 9:15 in the morning. I'm not gonna lie, I'm up a little bit late. I'm off schedule. I just got back about a day and a half ago from Utah for Young LA Black Friday photo shoot, and I'm fucking spent. Shit was insane, bro. I mean, I was literally hiking up fucking mountains at like 9 o'clock at night, doing dumb shit. People's noses were bleeding, phones are dying. I'm hearing coyotes, bobcats, and I'm in fucking forces. And I'm like, bro, what am I doing? I'm in Utah hiking the mountains at night in fucking Air Forces. Who does that? I how these great white folks walking past me, dripped out in hiking gear, like hiking boots, all that shit, bro. They see me fucking forces and sweats. For the first time ever, I basically was a YN in Utah. But even though we just got back, we are leaving from Florida early tomorrow morning. My flight is at 7 a.m. No fucking clue why I booked a flight at 7 a.m., bro. I don't even need to be there early, dog. I don't know what I was doing. Our schedule's gonna be a little bit different today. We're gonna go there, lock in on our new lease to our new apartment, and we're gonna come back to Texas, pack up, and we're gonna start moving. Really, in the next few weeks, I will be living in Florida, which is crazy to think about. We're gonna be going to the gym in about a couple hours or so. I'm gonna be training some shoulders and arms because I'm feeling myself today. I am going to be going to boxing today. So usually I only have boxing classes Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, sometimes we also spar. So I think I'm gonna be going to boxing today and spar. I haven't sparred in about a month and a half just from traveling, being sick and whatnot. So I'm gonna be sparring today for the first time in a minute. So hopefully I don't walk out with a fucking black eye, you know, going to Florida, just in case I see some fine shits. Nah, not gonna lie though, I'm hella excited to spar. All right, so we finally have breakfast. So we have 7 to 8 slices of French toast. We're using strawberry shortcake rice protein, code Z as always. 3 slices of turkey bacon and 2 slices of sausage chicken links. We added some whipped cream on top. I guess that's all I got left. And we also have some sugar-free maple syrup. Like I said, I'm gonna be eating a lot in the morning today just because I know I'm not gonna be home for most of the day. And I wanna make sure I get hella carbs in because we got shoulders and arms, which is low-key the worst day to train for sparring because I'm gonna be fucking exhausted keeping my hands up. We're gonna do 1.5 scoop of candy watermelon pump daddy by Rise. I'm gonna mix it with this vitamin water. It's like pomegranate and blueberry. With the pump, we got tadalafil and the DMA. Definitely need DMA today since we are sparring, so I wanna make sure I'm locked in and tadalafil, get a better pump, help the blood pressure, just makes me feel fucking good. And I feel like with this pump stack, drinking with this, it should water down that taste because I'm telling y'all, this shit tastes awful. We're gonna do about 0.3 of tadalafil. Oh yeah, can't even taste it. Now we're really dialed. The worst one though is the DMA. This shit right here tastes like bleach in a bottle, can't even lie. Ooh. Bro, didn't even taste the thing. As you already know, code Z for research came 15% off. Hey, we made it to the gym, fighting for my life right now. I'm a little sick from Utah, but it's just a mental thing. I'm gonna start off on Smith machine shoulder press. Probably gonna go a little bit heavy on these today. This is my first shoulder day in probably a week. I didn't work out the whole time I was in Utah because we had time, but no one really wanted to work out. I think I'm gonna try to end at like 2 plates in a 25. Whenever I'm sick is usually when I have the best workouts because I wanna try to work that shit out of it. I'm wearing Apple wire headphones right now. At first, I'm not gonna lie, I felt a little goofy, but then when I was really walking around, I'm like, you know what, this gives me aura points, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna start off with a plate and a 25. I'm gonna probably get this one for about 10 to 12. Each set, I'm gonna lower the reps because we're gonna go a little bit heavier weight today. Trying to take advantage of the Smith machine today. Whew, that feels light. Usually on the Smith machine for shoulder press is kind of where I always go. I stopped doing dumbbell shoulder press because it's fucking up my shoulders because of boxing and stuff like that, just because they get so used. Usually 1 or 2 of those a week is really just like lateral raises, either as dumbbells or in cables. Really don't go that heavy on those. Today I want to get a heavy shoulder day since we haven't hit shoulders in a week. Even though it's going to be ass because we spar today, but like I said, it's a mental thing, bro. It's a mental thing. I think we're just going to jump right into place. That 25 felt hella light. Depending on honestly how this one feels, I might not even count that one. That's light. I'm not gonna lie, I might touch 3. I might touch 3 plates today. That shit felt light as fuck. I'm feeling fucking good today, bro. Yo, chat, listen. Today was my first workout in like 4 or 5 days, right? So I wanted to get a good workout. I was feeling sick, got a nice little chest day in. So I went in the stretcher room where no one really goes at, right? No one's in there. It's a small room. I got a band and I was shadow boxing, right? I was shadow boxing, get a little cardio in, sweat that shit out. Plus, you know, I haven't boxed in a few days, so I wanted to, you know what I'm saying, get on my shit. And I'm not gonna lie, this is a girl that goes to my gym. She's fucking gorgeous. I wanna be in the gym, like in the middle of the gym, Instagram shadow boxing, you know what I'm saying? That's no aura type shit. You kind of like pick me. I don't want to walk around jail like a cornball. I was in the corner, I was shadow boxing. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting after it. I did like 6 rounds of 3 minutes with the band. You know what I'm saying? Just working on form, working on my footwork, my movement, everything like that. Out of all people, she walks in there. We make eye contact, mid-jab, right? And she just looks at me, and I look at her, and I'm just sitting there like, no. I was like, yo, I'm cooked, bro. Chat, did that look bad? Make me look like I'm a pick me? Chat, let me know, bro. Am I cooked? Because I felt so goofy, dog. Hopefully she didn't look at me and think I was a fucking cornball. All right, but we're going 2 plates and we're going with the 25. So I think this is what, 275, but on Smith it's probably like 255 maybe or somewhere around there. Try to do this for 8 to 10, maybe 6 to 8 depending on how heavy it feels. I really think I can end off in 315 today, or 3 plates at least. Let's go. Oh, I think I'm gonna leave it at 8. Ooh, my form was falling off a little bit. I was flaring out my elbows. I wanna keep my elbows in a little bit so I can put more emphasis on my front delt. But to be honest, that shit didn't feel bad. I think I can actually go 3 plates. If I don't get at least 6 to 8 on the 3 plates, I'm gonna drop it down to about 2 plates, and I'm gonna go to failure. And we'll end off shoulder press right there. A little nervous, I can't lie. It's been a clean minute since we've been this heavy. But I think I'm just being a pussy. Come on. Yeah. Come on, baby. Come on. Oh, I got another one. Come on. Hey, let's go. Come on. Ooh. Oh, yeah. That's 3 plates. I think we got 7 right there, which I'm actually really happy with. When I hit like the 3rd rep, I was like, oh shit, I'm probably just gonna get 4. I was like, bro, fuck that shit. So moving on to the next exercise, I'm gonna go shoulder lateral raises, but I'm gonna do this cable variation. So I'm gonna be using both hands on this one. We're just doing lateral raises. We're gonna be facing the machine, and I'm just gonna use regular handles. And we're gonna have a slight pause at the top, slow eccentric back down. This right here is my favorite exercise for lateral delt. For these, I'm probably honestly gonna go like 3 sets of 12 to 15. And then my 4th set, I'm probably just gonna go to a form failure. Shit. Don't go heavy on these though. We want to focus more on form. If you go too heavy, your form starts lacking. I feel like you just won't get as much out of this exercise. And since we're using cables, I'm always a big advocate of taking advantage of it. Control your form, over-exaggerate if you need to. The cables are helping you guide, and it's better muscle-mind connection, in my personal opinion, than going free weights. So I really try to take advantage of it, not go heavyweight, and kind of just focus on, you know what I'm saying, getting that good contraction and muscle-mind connection when it comes to something as simple as lateral raises. Second set of these. My shoulders are low-key feeling crazy right now, I'm not gonna lie. We gotta start speeding up on this workout though, so I can have some time to recover before I go to boxing. I'm gonna try to get a workout in on the bag, and also try to get some sparring in. Ooh, your shoulder's gonna be feeling crazy. Yeah, come on, one more. Woo! All right, man, this is the last set right here. This is when you really gotta dial in, because it's gonna be our form failure set. Still got around 1 to 2 more shoulder exercises to go, and then we're gonna move on to go ahead and go to arms, because I need to get out of here. I'm like debating if I wanna eat like an actual meal before I go to boxing, or like eat something a little bit smaller. Sparring is so different from training, if y'all didn't know, because sparring, you're not going at your own pace. When you're fighting somebody, you're kind of like trying to match their pace, so they're trying to match yours. But like, it's different when you're under pressure and you have someone in front of you compared to just a bag that's just sitting there. So, and I'm gonna have to move around a little bit more, because I'm gonna have to work on my head movement. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to move around the ring a little bit. They're gonna have to follow me, or I'm gonna have to follow them. And I'm gonna have to just slip a little bit more jabs in there. So it's gonna be a lot of work. And usually around like 3 to 4 rounds of 2 to 3 minutes, I'm pretty much fried. So I'm gonna try to go 3 minutes today, depending on how it goes, but it's been a while. So let's see how everything is. My shoulder's gonna be a little fatigued today, so it's gonna be a lot of mental today for sure. Last set, I'm not gonna raise the weight at all, really. I'm just gonna kind of keep it the same, and I'm just gonna really over-exaggerate my form on this one. So I'm gonna have a little bit of a slower tempo. I'm gonna kind of pause at the top of the rep. We're really gonna try to lock in and focus right here. 1, 2, slight pause at the top. 1, 2, so probably like a 4 or 5 second rep. We're not focusing on like the number of reps we're getting. We're focusing more on the intensity and kind of the feeling and how we feel, you know, moving on with this. We're just really trying to lock in. Ooh, I tell you what, I got more in the tank. I just need to lighten the weight. That's some pussy shit. I'm not finna let y'all see me here and be a bitch. All right. Oh, way better. I'm gonna speed this up a little bit since it's a lot lighter, but not too much. Oh my God. Fuck. Come on. Oh shit. Oh. Yeah, that was it right there. Oh, my shoulders are burning, dog. We're gonna move on to the next exercise. We're gonna try to speed this process up a little bit. All right, so for the last exercise of the delts today, we're gonna do pec deck fly. I'm gonna do these obviously for the real delts. I usually don't like this exercise too much. I kind of like going single arm because I feel like I get a better muscle my connection, but we kind of got to speed through the process of this workout today. So for real delts, I never really train them that much or that hard just because they're genetically weirdly cracked. So when I do like my back pose and Mens Physique, it takes over hella with my real delts and it kind of takes away the depth of my back. So what we're gonna do is, I'm just gonna do this about 3 sets of 10 to 12, you know, relatively heavier weight. And yeah, we're pretty much just gonna be done with shoulders after this. But we still wanna control, you know, nice slight pause at the top of the rep. Just a nice 10 to 12 with moderately heavier weight. Usually I only train like real delts like once a week. I rarely ever do twice. They grow very fast. So if I am on cycle and I am on prep and I train them pretty hard for like 8 to 10 weeks, they explode. So I'm not really focusing on growing them that much. I kind of just want to maintain the size of them. That's why I only do, you know, 3 sets and, you know, only train about once a week because that keeps them pretty full, pretty round. And I really haven't seen any muscle loss in them, even with boxing. Moving on to arms now. I think I'm just going to do some dumbbell curls. I'm going to actually do these 35, so I'm going to go a little bit heavier than usual. Usually I go really light on these. I'm just going to do about 2 to 3 sets of failure for these. Move on to another bicep exercise, and pretty much in that for today for biceps. I never do crazy amount of volume on biceps because they're such a small muscle. And I've noticed mine grow a lot better when I just have high intensity, low volume, multiple days a week. Gives them plenty of time to recover. Usually you want to kind of rotate your wrist into the curl because you get a better contraction in your biceps. But if y'all didn't know, my right wrist is really fucked up. I broken it when I was like 8 years old, and a few years ago I messed it up again lifting, and it hasn't been the same since. And some days it's kind of hard for me to even turn it over. Some boxing's pretty ass most of the time, but mental thing, baby. Push through that shit, no pussy shit. So I can't really turn over and get a good contraction, but I feel like the difference is so minuscule, it's not that deep. I still grow, so fuck it. Look, I was talking shit, I gotta drop the weight a little bit. My wrist is fucking hurting. I'm just gonna go 30s. I can still get a lot out of it. I'll just slow down my reps a little bit. Just another set so failure. My biceps already feel amazing though, I can't lie. I get a good pump very easily off biceps. My muscle my connection on these are top tier. Come on. Fuck. Oh, that burns. My biceps on fire, dog. Let's see what the pump is looking like. Okay. That's not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. Still feeling a little small. Of course, we're still in TRT. I think I'm going to start my cycle back up probably right when we move to Florida, so I can have time to kind of dial in. And I think it'd be good to start our cycle, you know, fresh. I think I'll be 3.5, 4 months off at that time. So yeah, I think it'd be good to start, you know, the Florida move off with a nice little, you know what I'm saying, cycle. Next exercise for biceps, I'm gonna go hammer curls. It's pretty, just a standard, easy bicep workout. Usually all I do for arms, for at least biceps at least. And again, I'm just go like 2 sets of failure on these. Try to hit that brachialis and outer forearm. And this is where I lack depth the most in my arm and my Mens Physique pose. Because I have long bicep insertions. So from the front, they're not very full. But from the side, my arms look, you know, pretty decently sized. But I look small from the front. At least from a competing standpoint in the Mens Physique pose. Fuck. I'm not gonna go heavy on these right here because I'm low-key recently been having a little bit of trouble getting good muscle mind connection and like this area. I'm like moderately heavy on these. I'm using 40s, which is low-key pretty heavy for me when it comes to biceps. My biceps are pretty weak and I'm kind of just really focusing on the contraction. I'm bringing them in just a little bit to obviously help that brachialis just a little bit more, so I can target a little bit more just to build up that thickness from the front. My biceps are low-key fried from those 2 exercises. So we did 2 exercises for 2 sets of failure for each of those bicep exercises. We did shoulder press for about 3 to 4 sets. We did lateral raises for 4 sets on the cables, 3 sets of 12 to 15, 4 sets of failure. We did rear delt pec deck fly for 3 sets of like 8 to 10, 10 to 12. I'm gonna have to end the workout right here and I have to skip triceps just because I'm running a little bit late. It's like almost 3 o'clock right now. I leave for boxing around like 5, so I kind of want to give myself like a small window to be able to eat before I go train. Just made it to the boxing gym. I'm outside right now because coach doesn't really like me filming people on camera without them asking. Not a lot of people here today, I'm not gonna lie. Most of the people are in the other classes. I have 1 person that I can spar right now. There's around like 3 to 4 people that I can spar, but right now it's not looking too good. Kind of early. Some people come in pretty late, so hopefully I can have extra people to spar instead of just 1 person. We're wrapping the hands right now, getting ready for this. I'll probably hit the bag a little bit to warm up. I don't know when I'm gonna be able to spar. I think there's a few more people that have to go. Don't want to spar low key, but like I need to. That's when you need to. A little nervous, bro, no cap. Like that shit really doesn't go away. Even though like I spar a pretty decent amount, I haven't been sparring as much as I used to, so that could be why. But even when I was sparring like 3 times a week, I was still nervous as fuck before every session. Now there was a time when I was like coming here, like I think like I did it like 4 weeks in a row where I was sparring 3 times a week and I just didn't give a shit. But right now it's just like not the case. It does like really change you a lot, bro, I'm not gonna lie. It just kind of gets, you kind of get over like the fear of everything, and like fear holds people back. So when I get in that ring, even though I don't want to be in there like that and I don't want to get hit, but I do it anyways, like I'm not getting paid to do this shit. This shit doesn't do anything for my content, but it's something for me. It's something for my mental. But we're gonna go ahead and start getting warmed up, go hit the bag a little bit, get the rhythm going and see if we only have 1 person to spar. By the way, if I'm ass and I get my ass beat, don't laugh at me, bro. I'm still new. A little fatigued, not gonna lie. I'll be alright though. Just trying to warm up, focus on the form, footwork. So apparently it's like an open gym today, which of course is my luck, right? So our gym is sparring another gym right now. And I think there's like 3 people going up. But they said they have like 2 or 3 more people coming today. So
if there's somebody my size, should I spar them? Like, if I don't, am I a pussy chat? Like, I don't know. That's really risky, because open gym spars, bro, is like an actual fight. To you, if I have an open gym fight, bro, I'm 100% leaving here with a black eye or two. Can't be walking around Florida with the fire sticks around with fucking busted out face. They're like, damn, bro, you got your ass beat. We just shadow box for about a round, for about 3 minutes. I'm gonna do jump rope for about a minute or so, and then go ahead and start getting warmed up on the back. We don't want to go too hard because we don't know if we're sparring today. All right, we're gonna try to work on our timing a little bit. This thing's a little flat though. If it's bad, I'll do it to my floor. But it's been a minute since I looked at this. This shit low-key is like therapy. Like, I want one of these in my home. Put that shit in like my garage or something. Just starting off slow right now. We don't want to really go for speed. I just want to catch my hands up to rhythm. I think it's been probably about maybe 5-6 days since we boxed. Finally getting this thing down though. I used to do it hella hard, and I stopped doing that shit. And I go a lot lighter now. And it actually helps me with speed more. Because I used to try to crush it, but I realized it's not about that. So I'm slowly starting to learn it. Much warmed up. I am about to spar. They found somebody for me. I'm gonna do about 2 rounds. He is an amateur fighter, so he has a little bit more fighting experience. I don't know how many fights he has, but that's fine. We need some competition anyways. I haven't sparred in a long time, but I definitely feel like I've gotten a little bit better, especially like my footwork and technique. So to put it together in sparring today, I'm pretty excited, and I'm recording it. I haven't recorded a sparring session since like my first month here, so I'm excited to see what I look like. If I get my ass beat, I'm still gonna have to post it, unfortunately. Not a bad sparring session at all. For my first time sparring in a minute, it was really not that bad. I didn't feel like I was a little slow, but my technique was a lot better than what it has been, at least when I sparred in the past. But there was definitely, you know, times where I felt like I should have landed some punches and I didn't, just because either it was just speed or my accuracy wasn't on point, and my defense was pretty ass. You're chilling, what's up, bro? My defense was pretty ass, I can't lie. I feel like I was getting too low instead of standing straight up, and I wasn't using my jab more efficiently. And I feel like for me, since I'm a taller and lengthier dude, I need to use my jab, because he's a brawler, you know what I'm saying? He has a little bit more fighting experience than me, but he was really good. He gave me a bruised lip, so nothing too crazy. Bruised lip should be gone, and hopefully the next 4 to 5 days. Hopefully the fans just don't make fun of me or whatever. He was tough as shit, bro. That was good. I only did 2 rounds. I do have a Rise shoot, the 7th through the 8th. Rise wants to shoot a fucking boxing video with me, so that's pretty insane. I'm about to head back to the crib. I'm gonna eat. I got a lot more packing to do. I got a lot more cleaning to do, and we gotta get ready for tomorrow. And we gotta be at the airport around like 4:30 tomorrow, which is gonna be pretty ass, but it is what it is. I will see y'all back in the crib. Damn, they're going at it.
Long head, right?
They was going at it, bro.
Dang.
We are finally back to the crib from boxing. It is currently 9 o'clock at night. I am about to eat probably my last meal of the night. If I do have something, I'll probably just have a protein shake. We got around 7.5 ounces of salmon. We got 125 grams of white rice, and then we also have about 115 grams of broccoli. So this is gonna be one of our last meals, and then I had to go to the gas station to get Diet Coke because I am craving a fucking Diet Coke. I don't know why every time I spar, I always crave like carbonation right after. Didn't leave with a black eye, which is amazing. We do have a little bit of a busted lip, and I have like a bruised gum, but nothing too crazy. Only did 2 rounds today because I don't know when's the next time I get flown out for a photo shoot. It's just kind of just time of the year. And also I have a rise shoot. I think it's the 5th of November, the 5th or the 7th, one of those two. So I didn't want to, black out my eye, especially since we're going to Florida tomorrow. I'm not trying to walk around looking like a YN, okay, with bruised fucking eyes. So pretty good sparring. I washed it back a little bit. I did okay. Pretty happy with it. That kid, he's a fucking tank. I'll tell you that right now. Definitely kind of sparked something in me. I want to kind of, when I get to Florida, I'm definitely going to be getting a day pass at a boxing gym just because I didn't like some of the mistakes I made. My feet got too wide apart. I definitely kind of froze up when I was getting hit because I was so nervous. So when I was thinking instead of just doing. There was 1 or 2 times where I did counter a little bit, but I wasn't landing my punches accurately. I think that was just timing because I still was kind of thinking instead of just boxing. I just needed this box instead of thinking. I think I did a good job of faking out. My head movement was pretty shit today. I did slip a few punches, which was kind of good. When you have fear or you're really nervous, just do that shit anyways, because now that I got it done, I did pretty decent today. I feel so much better, and I know now that next week when I do spar again, I'm not going to be as nervous to spar. You know what I mean? And it's only going to get me better in the day. I see what I needed to work on, and I'm going to work on that till my next sparring, probably maybe next Thursday or Friday, depending when I get back to Florida and everything like that. Fucking promise me. Look me in my eye. Everybody tap in. Fucking look at me and promise me, no matter what is going on in your life right now, no matter how hard life gets, how much shit is going on, and you don't want to get up, you don't want to work out, you don't want to be on your diet, you don't want to go to training, anything like that, you are still getting up and doing it anyways. The only thing you can do to overcome those obstacles is just to keep fucking moving. If you don't like where you're at in life right now, work harder. You got more work to do. You just need to be fucking better. If you don't like where you're at least emotionally, physically, mentally, and all that, you have to work harder. You have to sit down with yourself, spend alone time with yourself. A lot of y'all don't understand how huge it is to spend time by yourself, validate your feelings, validate everything that's going on in your life, and figure out a game plan to get out of that. It's ass. It fucking sucks. It makes you feel more lonely than ever. Sometimes the best person to talk about things with, to figure things out, to validate those feelings, to not overthink, most of the time is yourself. But that's why a lot of these people are fucked up, because they don't spend time alone. They don't sit with themselves. They don't look at all the negatives going on in their life and think upon it. Okay, you're going through some shit in your life, lost a job, you need to get bread. Okay, sit down with yourself, figure out a game plan on how to do it, on how to be better, how to get through it. You're going through a breakup. Sit down with yourself. Don't go fuck around and try to get all these girls or try to get, men, if you're a woman watching, and fucking, have that short-term validation, have that short-term happiness, because I promise you, at the end of the day, no matter, it might not get you next week. It might not get you a few months down the road. It might not even get you a year, but I promise you, it will always catch up. Okay, when you sit there and ignore your problems and ignore yourself and you don't understand who you are, it will catch up to you one day. So get it over with now. It doesn't mess up either your future partner or your kids' lives or you down the road. You know what I mean? Get it done now. Learn it as a young man or a young woman now. So when you're older, you have more of that concrete base to yourself to understand who you are. When you understand who you are, life is a lot simpler. You know what direction you need to go in. You know what you need to do to get to the point in that life that you want to get. Okay, so I'm not gonna sit here and ramble. That's just kind of some small things. I got a few DMs this week, which is it's so amazing, bro. So I'm so thankful. It's the first time I've gotten DMs about my YouTube videos of just asking for advice or asking me to speak more upon these things. And I love it. I genuinely love it, because I feel like y'all hold me accountable. Maybe y'all not like talking to me right now, but I feel like every time I press record on that video, I have to hold up to the standards. I have to practice what I preach. And every single time I record this vlog or every single time I upload this YouTube video, I have to fucking be better for y'all and be better for myself, because I feel like I have to keep upping the standard to a point where we will pop off one day. My goal is to be better financially, and is to be better on, you know, all things around when it comes to socials. You know what I'm saying? I want to do better. That will happen. It might not happen, you know what I'm saying, next year or next few weeks or next few months. It might take longer, but it will happen because I refuse to give up. I refuse to fall off. You know what I mean? To fall off my grind right now. And that's how the mindset y'all need to apply to other parts of life. It's going to happen. At one point, from David Goggins, you will win. At one point, it will take time, but you will win in the end. All right, so that's just some type of shit I'm gonna speak. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, y'all look at me as a little motivational speaker, okay? I'm really not, so don't look at me as that. I might be spewing bullshit, but just know I love y'all. In this YouTube video now, because I have a long night, it's currently 9 o'clock, I still have to clean, I still have to pack, I still have to do a lot of shit, so it's pretty safe to say I'm probably not gonna get no damn sleep tonight. But that's fine, okay? That's fine, because it's going to be worth it at the end of the day. But I apologize for being late. The Utah trip kind of fucked me up. I did record a vlog in Utah, but I recorded half of it on my phone and half of it on my camera because I was in the shoot, and that's gonna take a shit ton of time to edit. And I wanted to get a YouTube video out as quick as I possibly can, since I especially have to leave for the next few days tomorrow. So I'm gonna try to sit on this plane tomorrow, early in the morning, edit this shit, get it done, upload it tomorrow. So if you're watching this, like the video if you enjoyed, comment down below if there's anything you wanna see me do, any ideas you want to throw out, anything you want me to speak about, if you need advice on anything, sub down below if you wanna follow this journey of just becoming a better man, just becoming a better person, maturing, getting better. But I love y'all so much. I will catch y'all in the next YouTube video. Code's A for Rise, Code's A for Young LA, and Code's A for Research Camp. I love y'all so much. Peace.